The first myth is that being talented is a guarantee for success, that if you're talented, you're surely going to make it as an elite level athlete. This is not true. In fact, most of the kids who are labeled talented do not make it into the professional ranks. Talent identification is very difficult. You cannot see potential. You can only see current performance level. So even if you see a kid and you may think he or she is very talented, very often they're just older than the other kids in the age group, stronger, physically more developed, or they've trained more than other kids. One of the problems in labeling kids talented is that they will develop what we call a fixed mindset, that they view everything they do as a matter of their natural talent. What we want them to develop is a growth mindset, which means that they view adversity as a learning experience, and when they're doing good, they just keep on wanting to do more. It's not a question of their natural abilities, it's a question of effort and focus and preparation. The second myth is about training. There's no doubt that without a lot of training, you'll never become really good at anything. That being said, we often tend to think that talented kids need to train in specific ways. They need to train in different ways than other kids. Again, this is not true. The fundamentals, learning the fundamentals of a sport is a fundamental task. So you just basically need to train the fundamentals. Training includes the deliberate, goal-directed, structured practice. That's important. It also includes the self-initiated, more fun activities. These are equally important. One is not more important than the other. The evidence is pretty clear that specializing early in one sport and only focusing on deliberate practice activities at an early age is not a prerequisite for reaching elite status as a senior level athlete. The third myth is about the training environment or the talent development environment. We tend to think that talented kids need to train in very specialized facilities, very specialized environments, and only need to train with other kids that are at their same level as as your talented kid. This again is not true. Let's just keep the goal in mind. A successful talent development environment is not one where the athletes win youth championships. A successful talent development environment is one in which the athletes will reach elite level status as senior athletes. This is what we are aiming at. To do that, you need to be in an environment that consists of training with people that are, or other athletes that are same level as you, that are better than you, that are not quite as good as you. And these parts are all very important for developing your technique, your skills, and your mentality. So successful talent development environments are all different. Surely they must be. But they also share some features though. And among these features we find role models, that role models are nearby, that you can see people that are better than you. You can try to live up to them in training every day. We also see a long-term development focus. So rather than aiming for short-term goals or winning a youth championships, you're patient and trying to learn over the long haul. So in the end, I just want to finish with 5 pieces of advice for you as a parent in terms of just supporting your kid when he or she has been termed or labeled a talented kid. First, support them in training a lot, but keep in mind that they also need to train the fun parts, the parts that they really enjoy. Promote play. Play is important. Promote observational learning. It's important to learn from others. Let your kid fail. A very important thing to learn is how to handle adversity. If we help them too much, they won't learn how to get up once they've fallen. And finally, be interested in your kid's life outside of sport. Your kid is much more than their sport results.